So it's down to business here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And that is a... Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already. No, that's been intercepted. Well, nicely intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Makalele wins the duel this time. Best. Can he get it through? Best. Best supplying the width on this right-hand side. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Donatoni. Van der Vaart. And the counter is on. He's got away. Now who's going to be first to this? That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking to play him in. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Great vision. That looks a cracking ball. Messi, quick look, then gets his head on it! And he hits the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After 17 minutes is number 6.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
South Africa restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to...
He's having a shot! And that's a tiny finish! Into the lead once more! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And now he has two. South Africa with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Takes a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Forlan looking sharp there.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time.
A towering header! Oh, what has happened here? Nicely spread. And that is a little undercooked. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit pretty.
And Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Albert Ferrer.
South Africa are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And this is Bernardo Silva. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. Piercing, piercing and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
South Africa go up by 2 and are looking good.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
He's picked his way through. Donadoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Might be danger here. Best! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Van der Vaart. South Africa are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Oh, delightful ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Van der Vaart. Oh, easy pickings there. Played out to the left flank. That has not gone well. Van der Vaart.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's definitely onside. Oh, important interception. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good effort. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Albert Ferrer. That's going right the way across. That has been slung wide. Oh, it's there's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lucas Moura really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Maradona
time.
with the clearance. Messi powering forward here. Bernardo Silva. Can he get on the end of this? Silvestre is wide and looking to get onto this. And for the first half, that is that. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
So we're underway for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Best actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This is their second corner of the game. the bar! It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Done delicately. Now that's well seen too. And he's straight offside. That's been cut out, well played. Bernardo Silva. Albert Ferrer. Best in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Okay, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar. Delivers with wit. He's rising! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Best. He has found the way through. That's very neat. Neymar. It's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Messi. Oh, that's nice. Messi's cross. And that is expertly dealt with. Best, very much a man of this moment. Silvestre. Now it's Lucas Moura. The ball is bounced loose now. Makaleli. Neymar.
That's going in strongly.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. South Africa have got it back and they'll have another go. That has been cut short. Spread it left. Now it's Neymar. That's a shade optimistic. He's going to be disappointed with that. And that's a dangerous ball. Donadoni. Spread out to the left. Donadoni, who's set up one goal so far. He is through here. Shot could be on. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's a threatening ball. And Messi! Keeper's got his work done. Donadoni. That's destined for the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found the way through. Lucas Moura!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And this is Messi. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Best. He has found the way through. Belletti. Makaleli. Now it's Haaland. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Van Dijk proves too strong, too smart. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Whatever happens, That's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Lucas Moura showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Lucas Moura. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Lucas Moura. Cafu. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's made its way to him. Now this could be a chance. Goes for a shot! Oh, and the referee says that that is it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable.
South Africa against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Doku getting forward.
Cherki really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Ruben Neves. Cherki. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found chance for a shot! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cannavaro. That has ended up in no man's land. They played right into his path. Deftly away. It's a throw-in. Beckenbauer. Bebeto. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found a way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Maradona. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Doku is herring after that one. Look at the space. There's the shot! That's another chance. It's a goal! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
South Africa restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Carvajal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Can he get it through? Now it's Shevchenko. Nicely weighted ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And here's Shevchenko. Mbappe tries to pass. Big chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain into the lead once more.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Paris Saint-Germain leading now. He's a sharp little ball here. That's been intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, nicely intercepted. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's been hooked away. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Oh, he's taken it. Mbappe. And Cherki. Now that looks a decent ball. And he plays one through. He's found Shevchenko! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. South Africa have the chance to go the other way. That pass isn't the best. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Makalele does really well to win the ball there. Cafu, spread to the right. Mbappe. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Doku. Now that's well seen too. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Tries one from range! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Spread out to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Ruben Neves. Goes for the shot! And the ball's come loose here. And we've reached half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we get things going again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that is expertly dealt with. Messi's cross. That's a decent clearance. And that's a good ball. Takes a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Knocks it into space. That is a great pick out. And Shevchenko! Makalele. Now it's Bebeto. And this is Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
There's the crossfield ball. Cherki. That has not gone well. South Africa needing a change of fortune here. Knocks it out wide. He's picked his way through. Cannavaro. Here's Doku. Cherki, who has set up 2 goals. Oh, good spread. Alexander-Arnold. Looking for options for movement. Ronaldinho quietly revving up. Now it's Bebeto. And this is Maradona. Maradona! Denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
South Africa have their second corner now. Terrific effort! And that's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
He's having a hit! Missed by a fraction. Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Great vision. Makalele deals with that comfortably. Rijkaard. Now it's Bebeto. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Always onto this.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Substitution for South Africa. Number 7.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 17. Bebeto. Number 11. Ronaldinho.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Number 9. Makalele.
McAllister.
Number 6.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Coming on the field. Number 20. Neymar. Number 13. Baggio. Number 14.
And it's McAllister.
Number
He's in a good... And the finish! It's bounced back off the post. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And he has been fouled there.
Substitution in progress.
Beckham with a real chance here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, played through for the wide man, and he's managed to get free. They're urging him to shoot. And he's in. It's Azar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And this is Messi. He is chance! And that could have brought them level.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's McAllister. And it's Azar. Davids. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, that goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple. South Africa really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Brilliantly cut out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
There will be
Teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Marquinhos. That's Cannavaro. Carvajal. Oh, that's well spotted. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And this is Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's that, the end. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Backpack, kindly contact a nearby
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim. Real chance! He's delivered all right! The ideal start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now, this could be a chance. It's a goal kick. Zanetti. And it's Lampard. Now it's Batistuta. Kirkchu. Now, can they get him away?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Substitution for South Africa. Number 18, Shevchenko. Coming on the field is number 25.
Too close for comfort. Looking to play him in. He's on it. Can he get away? He has found the way through. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Aberdeen with the corner. They're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Shifted it to the flank. And here's Elise. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh no, this does not look good. He might be in here. Kirkchu, given the lift of his goal. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Nice cross. And a header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That has been cut short. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? It's Couch! So it's going to be another corner. South Africa have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, he's onto this. And this is Messi. He's shot a goal! A terrific save from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
South Africa have their third corner. Neymar! Not a bad try by any means. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now that's well seen too. Aberdeen do have a chance to counter here. And he's worked it through. Decent chance! And a neat finish. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
South Africa are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
South Africa have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's got away. That is good strength. Delivered across. And it's hoisted clear. And it's lofted through here. Odo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Olise really was...
Batistuta! Off the post! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Looking for options for movement. Tries to play it through. Nice interception, well timed. Counts. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's quick to return it. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Beckham. That's a lovely, neat pass. Kukchu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he shoots! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Lampard. And here's Batistuta. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Counts! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cout is offering a wry smile there.
That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Members of our fan club celebrating
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. So once again, we're underway. Oh, easy pickings there. Kukchu. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Beckham. Plays it through. He's in plenty of space here. Shot, surely! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
This is Batistuta. Lovely, now then. South Africa can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well read, nice interception. Kochu. Olise. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Knocks it into space. Chance to deliver. That's a decent clearance. South Africa have it back and can go again. Big chance! And that's a good finish. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Substitution for South Africa. Number 20, Neymar. Coming on to
And he's managed to get free.
Number 13,
Beckham makes the interception. Well, that is one way to stop him. Messi has it out wide and in space. Impressive jump! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's hoisted clear. And he's made sure that's not getting through. South Africa perhaps contemplating their next change here. Can he get on the end of this? Always onto this. Mbappe! And he stuck it away. A shift in momentum perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Haaland looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game.
Oh, good line! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
He's had a shot! Messi! From another planet! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
South Africa visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's a corner, so their 4th corner of the game. shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Just cruising! They are cruising! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Might be danger here. Great chance! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. It's a really well-measured ball.
It's the sort of situation...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Neymar, he's shifting through the gears here. Abiati deals with that nice and simple. He's picked his way through. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's out for a goal kick. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Messi. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Maradona. Otto defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's going to be disappointed with that. Played out towards the right wing. It's a promising position. Elects header! He will be livid with himself.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace. Counter-attack.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. South Africa really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Ended up in no man's land. Now it's Ronaldinho. That's where it came from. Makalele. And now the breakaway. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That's the keeper's ball. Chouameni. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. 30 minutes gone, and it's Iniesta. Aimed beyond the defence. Great ball if he can get there. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It could be trouble. He's having a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And this is getting better and better. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting cut out like that.
Al Hilal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cafu. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And here's Cruyff. Shevchenko. Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. There's the shot! Makaleli tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shevchenko. Oh, well played, well played. Cruyff. He's a sharp little ball here. He's through here. Oh, now, and the shot! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Number 15.
Al Hilal are having a ball here. Pepe kept his eye on it, and he's there. Shot could be on. Neymar's cross. Towering header. It's a goal. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Diego Maradona.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Right, Shevchenko. And that brings the first half to a close. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
So we're off again. 45 minutes to change their fate. And it's Iniesta. Looking for the run. And this is Shevchenko. And that is expertly dealt with. Maradona. Can he get it through? And he's picked out the run. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Iniesta. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Makaleli. Now it's Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking tidy in possession here. Shevchenko. He's had a shot! It's in! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
South Africa may be down, but not out just yet. And he shoots! And one more try! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Otto picks it up from the goal kick. Traumeni, that's a little off target. Traumeni is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable. South Africa are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Good ball, good take. Now, and a header! And it's in! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Iniesta. Messi in acres of space out wide. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Ronaldinho. And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Al Hilal with the corner. They're first. Ronaldinho getting this one clear. South Africa are looking to go forward now. That has not gone well. Now it's Iniesta. And this is Shevchenko. And a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And it's in! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Al Hilal go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this? Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's well spotted. Somewhat off target. Shevchenko is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Into the last quarter of an hour. He's in plenty of space here, and he's picked it up out wide. No way through, so back it comes. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, good spread. Cafu.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a fine interception. Costa Curta. Looking to play him in. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Iniesta. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Cruyff. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ronaldinho with a beautifully timed run.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
Backward it goes. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Iniesta. And here's Cruyff. Ronaldinho. Nicely spread. Now that looks a decent ball. He's found a way through. Ronaldinho. Cafu. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And Cruyff! Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. South Africa present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Khan must save this. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
The goal scorer, number 18, Johan Cruyff.
So that's it. It is all over. South Africa suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Security staff.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch? There's the shot! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that.
He'll try from distance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Driven in. That's an excellent interception. Takes the shot! Oh, important interception. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come loose.
This is the time you need that pace.
Gattuso. He's found a way through. That is a crunching tackle. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And it's Nedved. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Pullet. He's cut it out. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Ronaldinho. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nedved. De Jong. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That has been knocked clear. And here's Cruyff. Pass somewhat off target. Bergomi is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Picked out brilliantly.
South Africa really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Nesta proves too strong, too smart. De Jong. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now, what about this cross? That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Hunnit.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's lost his man here. It's Pele! Ronaldinho. So what can they make of this? Looking to play him in. Nedved. Nedved proves just a little bit too strong. Beckenbauer with the clearance. De Jong! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Now it's Neymar. Engages and forces him off the ball. Nedved. Now it's Cruyff. Big chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's taking no chances there. Raul, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher.
South Africa truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
De Jong, he's found the way through. De Jong plays it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Neymar, can he spark a counter here? Nicely spread. And here's Messi. Pinches it off him. Pele. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That ball looks a good one. He's in one-on-one. That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe. Nedved. And here's Gullit. And he's intervened well there. Cafu. And here's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. And that signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. South Africa currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Here is the first touch of the second half.
South Africa can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Raul. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Messi! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
And this is Neymar. Neymar! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's made its way to him.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That has ended up in no man's land. Tries one from range. Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he finish? Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And it's Cruyff. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. And this is Cruyff. Bullet! And that is well cleared. Brazil have reclaimed it. And this is Hullet. That's tidy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Neymar. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Neymar, distributed tidily. The less said about that pass, the better.
Teremos uma substituição.
Looking for the run, floated through, thinks about the shot, and he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, it really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Cruyff! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's gone looking for safety. South Africa have the chance to go the other way.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
South Africa still have the cards to affect this game. Haaland knocks it into space. Time and again they are repelled. And he's being shifted up. Shapes to shoot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
So, third corner of the game. Haaland! Nicely aimed pass. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Great defending, strong and determined. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now.
He leaps for it! Harmlessly behind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Some good work on the right flank here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now, can they get him away? Bebeto, he is through here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Cruyff, and now the breakaway. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he welcomes it in. And he passes it long. Nedved. De Jong. Nedved. And it's Ferry, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
De Jong. It's De Jong. Looking for options for movement. And the number on the board is 3. Bebeto. And Bebeto! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
South Africa against Sporting.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reason...
Ronaldinho! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
South Africa with the corner, they're first. Sporting have the chance to go the other way. Rooney. Rooney makes a move down the right. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded
It's Neymar! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rooney plays it short. Chance for a shot! Goal! Sporting! And Sporting score first. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully lit.
There's the shot! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. South Africa present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Sporting are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And here's Messi. In by Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Aims beyond the defence. He's found a way through. Oh, Batistuta! And he's following up. And again. That's another chance. Yes! They are purring, truly purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do.
He's had a shot! Rooney plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Ronaldinho. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Threads one in. Neymar receives it in a wide position. It's Neymar! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Number 8.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? And he's quick to get rid. Looking to play him in. Swings an impressive jump. It's a goal. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Sporting are having a ball here.
Well, their manager...
Shoots! That pass has been well intercepted. Neymar! Another special Neymar moment! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
It's a mass exodus now.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.